So welcome. This is Bert G, Virtualization Boston. This is our second meeting here at the IBM facility. I missed the one last time. I was out in California. But I'm Tim Mangan, president of the group. We meet on the second Tuesday of the month from 6 to 9. We provide pizza. You provide the entertainment. But thanks for coming. Right? We are recording tonight, if I remember to stay in camera range. And therefore, just need to keep you aware of that what you say is being recorded. So as long as you're aware, if you have a problem with that, you can talk to Peter. Those videos are put up on the website, hopefully within 3 days, although we've been having a little bit of technical problems with our main website. We're trying to work out another way to get the videos up right now. So it might be a little longer. But if you happen to miss a meeting, want to see what happened, you can always go up to our website, and we'll have some links there to tune you into the video. Okay. So for tonight, we have our opening stuff. We're getting started a little late, so I'll try to rush through that stuff. But we got a couple of presentations on tap. We have Brian Kelly from AppSense. He's in the back here. And Sergeant?
Josh Martin.
And Josh Martin as well. Ooh, a twofer. Okay, and then we'll take a break probably about 7:45. Give you a chance to find a bathroom and see if you remember that code up on the board so you can get back in the front door. And then we'll have T-Rex, otherwise known as Tyler Rohrer from Liquidware Labs. He's going to be in there. That's a local company here as well. He'll be in here to talk to us about some of the stuff that they're doing, and he's a real technical guy, so I'm sure that'll be entertaining as well. At the end, we'll have some evaluations, some door prizes. We got a bunch of swag I saw come up here in the boxes behind me. So we'll get those evaluations out to you right after the first speaker is done. So if you make sure you get those turned in, because that's your entry point into the drawings. All right. Okay, so we do want to thank our sponsor who provided the pizza and the soda here for tonight, AppSense. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate that because none of us could possibly get home before dinner and get back here in time. Okay, we also have additional support from IBM hosting the meeting here tonight. The user group support services. So those of you who know who Pulmonus is, they are no longer. USGS is the new name for that, and they provide us support on an occasional basis. Are they actually supporting this meeting?
I don't think they're explicitly supporting this meeting.
This meeting.
Have to pick one.
Okay, we have to pick one. But they're real good supporters. And then both O'Reilly and Pearson Publishing, who are providing a lot of our swag, will have some great books, I assume, Tom?
That's in the box.
Okay, great. So that'll be part of what we're giving away at the end of the day. We also have an offer from O'Reilly for all of our members that you can get 35% off of books off of all those things that are up there, as well as a 45% discount on the ebooks. Peter, we're going to want to get a notice about this up on our website.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
That's new. This is our old board. We had our board meeting just before the meeting tonight, and we have a new board of directors, so I obviously do not have time to update this slide. But for the new board, the four main positions would be myself as the new president for Bert G, Tom Reagan as our vice president. Thank you for stepping up, yes. Dave Van Tine is our treasurer. Doing that, and then Peter Larson is our secretary, and then we have
Typing skills.
the terms are that's the executive committee, and then the full board also includes a number of other people. So we have Dan Stoltz, who is not here tonight from Microsoft. He is on the board. John Ross and looking to see if
Ron Thibault.
Ron did not come here tonight. They are also non-voting members on the board. And by the way, while because I'm thinking about it, and I'm very bad about these things sometimes, John Ross was in the hospital recently and just got back home. In case you had heard about that, he is now at home and is recovering and seems to be doing better. So we wish him all of our best. Janet Flanagan? Yes, Flanagan. Is new to the board, just joined us. He's been starting to help out and is on You're going to be the new director of swag, and Tom didn't even know that yet. He's so happy. Ken Olson, special projects, and
Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee, yes, and Steve Yellow. There he is. He's in the back, also taping for us. And you are doing logistics. Thank you. That's right. Did I miss anybody? Yeah, I think I got it right. Okay, so beyond that, we're looking for one or two other members at large to come join us for the board. And what that really entails is we usually meet around 4 o'clock before the meeting and take care of all the board business. And then usually anyone who's on the board is also helping out in some small way. Like Jenna stepped up here and said that she'll take care of ordering the swag, which is actually turns out to be a pretty easy process once you know how to do it. So it's things like that, finding great groups like AppSense and Liquidware to come in and speak to us. The vendors are extremely supportive as we give our message out to them about who we are and the opportunity for them to come in and see us. They're usually very interested. So it's not like you're doing a lot of arm twisting. So if you are interested, please come up to me during one of the breaks and let me know. Okay, so we asked you to RSVP before the meetings, and that's just so we know how much pizza to buy. We are recording. We usually get 2 speakers every night. We try to get the bios. If we can get slides off of those vendors, we'll put them up on the websites as well after the meetings. So you can always go back up to the meeting notice for the meeting and grab those slides afterwards if you want. This is some of the stuff that we've done here in the last year. I've gotten to the point now I'm starting to trim that list, keep it down to the last year. But we had a good variety of all of virtualization. So server virtualization, VDI, application virtualization. We had our great deep dive day, which we do each year in February. We take a full day and devote the day to, last year we had 5 tracks going on in addition to some keynotes. We actually did last year's event as a multi-site event. We had folks in New York City and in Calgary and St. Louis that joined in and watched online as well as providing some of their own local content. So it was a great event. Keep that in mind as you see the dates coming up. So our future events, we're going to be taking the summer off. We don't meet in July or August. Last year we had a summer camp, and we intended to have a summer camp this year, but we ran into some logistical problems. Normally we do this in August, and we picked the date, and it turned out that the Windows Server user group also picked a date, that same date for their event. They're doing something on, help me, somebody?
Disaster recovery, I believe.
Thank you. A voice from nowhere. Disaster recovery. So that's going to be August 21st? I think so.
Around there.
Around there, whatever the Saturday is.
I think it's 20.
20th? Okay. So they're doing that around there. We were going to move it into September, and we had a facility, we had a date, and then we lost the facility. So we're just going to cancel the event and just go to our normal meetings at that point. So we'll meet again in September, and then you can see the other dates up on the screen there. Of course, it's always the second Tuesday of the month. So look forward to your email. Hopefully you are a registered member. If you're not, just go up to the website. We got a little link there on the left where you can register. You can get those emails. That'll just automatically remind you usually about a week ahead is when you send it out, Dave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So just to remind you of that. You can always go to the website, virg.com, and we'll have the next meeting notice right on the front there anyway. Okay. So we're in the news section. I'm going to go through this real quick in the interest of time. We saw some things that Microsoft released some tools for Hyper-V. There's a good article up on Redmond Mag you can get online that'll tell you about those things if you're interested. I think there are about 4 different tools there, as I recall. Red Hat announced the end of Xen support. So Red Hat, of course, was a big supporter of Xen, the open source thing, as a way of doing virtualization for them. And then, of course, they bought KVM, and they have that KVM solution, and I guess they've decided to go that route. So they've announced the end of their support for, is it XenSource? Is that the public domain one? Yeah, XenSource. So they've announced the end of their support, and it's not clear what their users are going to do about that. So I thought that was interesting.